Alright, we got a guy here that seems to think everybody else is the reason he died, so let's find his tank. There he was. Now, pay attention to the Super Conqueror. This fella seems to think he can click on everybody and complain because they're in the wrong position because he croaked. So we're going to find out what kind of a genius move he made that caused him to croak. Or if he made any mistakes at all. As I said before, most everybody hauls off. They die. They complain because they blame their death on everybody else except for what wrong thing they've done. I won't call it stupid. I won't call it idiotic. I won't call it moronic. I won't haul off and call it any derogatory term. I will just call it a mistake. So here he is driving along, not really paying much attention to things. Okay, he's got a light tank targeted on a spot by somebody else on his right, and a medium. He's paying them no attention at all and looking to the left and driving up. Now he decides to pay attention, and he drives out in front of two tanks. He took 2 hits, his gas tank's lit already. He's critically hit. He's got nailed again. Now he's got 3 tanks trying to shoot him. Let's see what happens here. He's backing up. He's got a 110 E5 in front of him. He's got a T57 heavy, a WZ111. And over here we have a T54. Look at the Sheridan. He's backing right up in the front of the alleyway, and the Sheridan's about to have a line of sight, except he's behind the building, so he got lucky. He ain't even paying no attention to any of that. He's backing out. He's still firing on the enemy tanks, trying to fight, save his butt, but he's already damn near dead. And he's got that one on fire. Odds are it might get lucky and die. No, it didn't die. Still burning, and he killed it anyway. Good shot. That's a good job there for him. But, you know, watch this. Here he is backing up. He's not paying any attention to either side. He's backing up. He's backing up right in front of an enemy tank, and he's torched. And at that point, he decides to start complaining about everybody else's tanks different places. Even though we're dropping the targets over here on the 8-9 line, he doesn't like where we are. He doesn't like what we're doing because he's dead. So now he wants to complain about everybody else because he pulled out past the building and didn't use the buildings for cover. And it's everybody else's fault but his. His game's over. Everybody else is still fighting, but, you know, hey, we're killing tanks. But we're in the wrong because he feels so. He won't own his mistake. He wants to blame everybody else. And that's what I'm telling you, you guys are doing constantly. And I don't understand why you don't get it. You made a mistake. Own up to it. It's not going to change anything. You start complaining about everybody else in the game, and the loss is all their fault, or your death is their fault. Your death is your fault. You control your own destiny. You drive out in front of a gun and you've got 200 hit points, you're going to die. It's that simple. Don't complain at everybody else. You're the one that hauled off and bit it. End of story.